beat or what?
We're gonna kick the beat. We're gonna kick the ill beat.
We'll drop it.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your man Jay. Thanks for tuning in to the art department. We got the intro back. I got the outro back. Dude, here we go. Let's get rid of this. And let's put on some music. We're gonna do some drawing today. That's what we're just gonna chill. We're going to do some drawing. I'm working on a Berserker short story for possibly could be printed by itself, possibly be an unconditional shove too. I spoke to our boy Odin, our man Odin. He's all our homies, or all he's the homie in all of us. Odin's cool. So I talked to him last week or 2 weeks ago. We've been talking about we're gonna try and collab. So I'm working on a short story for that, and maybe I might even do some writing. I might dabble in some writing. I'm gonna throw this at the bottom. I want to let you guys know, all right, that you can read the BEARZERKER prologue, the limited edition printed BEARZERKER prologue in all its black and white glory. Just visit mightybotstudio.com. It'll take you to the link to GlobalComix. Also, the link is in the description below. You can read that. I'm also going to start posting pages from this. This is the BEARZERKER issue 1 preview book. This has the first 6 pages along with some concept art in it. If you want a physical copy of this, I only printed 50. I gave most of them away at HeroesCon to my buddies, but I only printed 50. This is all I have left. $5 plus $5 shipping in the US. Let me know if you want a drawing with it, and we can talk about that. It might be an additional $10-15 to include a drawing with it too. So I don't want to say head sketch because a head sketch of BEARZERKER is like 3 circles. So I will do drawings of BEARZERKER like I did last time. But if you want one of these, $5 and then $5 shipping, US only. If you want, I don't think anybody wants it shipped overseas. So, but I'm also gonna start posting this on GlobalComix. I got a couple of the pages roughed out. But to be honest, I think this is vertical. I'm gonna reformat it horizontal, like the prologue was. So it has more of a storybook feel. So, but $5. And we're gonna be taking it back to square one, drawing, beats, and hanging out and having a good time. I think that's something that we need. That's something that we need right now. So feel free to pop in the chat. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. A lot of streams are going on right now. A lot of freaking streams are going on right now. So let me get rid of this dumb thing too. Where's that at? We don't need that one. Shazam. Okay. And we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna draw for a bit, If it's still kind of chill, maybe I'll throw a link in the chat, and if anybody wants to pop in, they can pop in. Let me add my camera here. I'll have to move this. Let's see where that's gonna be. Let's add that camera. And let's see if we can do this. And we're gonna do that. So let me show you what I got so far. I think this is page 3. I'm debating about inking it traditionally. I feel like I'm messing it up. I'm not getting the result I want. So even though I look back at it and it looks pretty good, I'm not getting the result I'd like. But it is cool having a full black and white page in my hand. So I'm kind of torn. Either should I ink it, or should I do the whole thing in pencil, maybe ink it digitally? So we got page 1 there. And here's page 2. Oh, here we go. Page 2. I feel like my thing's in the way. Like this picture here is in the freaking way. Can we do this? There we go. Yeah. Bam. That's page 2. And I'm working on page 3. So maybe let me tighten this up, and then maybe I'll start inking. Maybe I'll start inking page 2. Maybe we'll do that. Is that better? I don't think so. Is that better? Kinda. Let's do this. There we go. I'm not important. The drawing is important. Oh, the camera image is kind of pixelated. Let me check that out. Wow, that's really bad. Holy crap. Hold on. 1 second. That is not. Wow, what's so bad? Yeah, why is that so bad? Yeah, what is going on here? Let's see where we're at. Let's check this one. Everything looks pretty clear on my end. Let's see. Yeah, why is this so dang pixelated? Here, we're gonna have to do this, I bet. Let's I think the picture-in-picture is screwing it up. Let's get rid of this. Let's see if that helps. I think I had too much stuff open. I also had to switch to, for some reason, it keeps linking me with the with the with my lower internet, and it's driving me crazy. But I also had something they're chilling. But I think I'll have to get rid of the picture-in-picture. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Let's try that. We're just gonna change our camera. Let's see, this is that. Manual. Let's do our settings too. Let's try to see how that looks on stream. I'm changing it right now. Yeah, I think I have to get rid of some of that stuff. Well, anyway, Matt, dude, nice to see you, my guy. Nice to see you, man. Caption. Let's get rid of that. It's a little distracting. Let's look at better on the stream. So I think we might be okay. I think it just had too much stuff going on. I think that was the issue. I'm gonna do this too. I don't need Discord open either. I'm gonna close that too. Let's close all this other BS we got going on. All right. Let's see. Hopefully that helps. Maybe I need to raise this. Maybe that's the problem. 2. Trying to find a good spot for it. There we go. I'm afraid it's so on top of me. I don't want to bump it. Should we do that? Fucking amateur hour here. Fucking amateur hour. What do we got here? I'm gonna move this over here. Put it on this side. There we go. Hell yeah. Scoot that over. Now I got some room on my freaking right hand side because everything's over there. All right. So let's do some wake, bro. Let's do some wake. It is lightly penciled. This one's a little dark. All this stuff is really rough though. So I'm going over it again, tightening up my pencils. And then I'm probably going to come back to this. Let's see this one. You might see this one better. So I'm going to come back, tighten up the pencils, and then I'm going to come back and ink it. So once I tighten these, I'm going to ink this one. A lot of it too is light. See, the thing is too is like, so if let me bump up the light some. You know what I mean? It's like I do the light so it looks good on the drawing, but then when I switch to my face camera, I look freaking washed out like no tomorrow. So yeah, I think this is what's gonna look like, the pencil. So I think you guys could see this. Let me see what that looks like on the camera. Yeah, like I said, it's just not. Yeah, the inked page is really clear. Yeah. So yeah, my pencils are really light on this other one. Cool. I mean, it's sharper on Restream what I'm looking at than what's actually on the on YouTube, which sucks, but it is what it is. So I'm just going through and tightening up my pencils here. I'm debating if I'm going to I might finish inking page 2 traditionally, and then I might do digital maybe on the other page just to see how it turns out. I know the digital inking is going to be better because I can play with it more, and it'll probably look a lot more like the BEARZERKER prologue book, or how I do my grayscales and stuff in BEARZERKER, which will probably be, because it's tough to do that with ink, at least for me, because I use a certain brushes that give me like charcoal brushes and stuff on Procreate that give me nice textures, you know. So let's see. I don't know if I have one open nearby. That's all these. These are all my cool books from my buddies. Yeah, I don't even have my own. I don't even have a copy of my own book open right now. I'll show this off too. This is my these are my business cards. You're not gonna be able to see that because this thing doesn't autofocus. I have autofocus off, otherwise it goes batshit crazy. This is in the comic panel. This is a business card for J. Bot Vasquez. Turn it over for more info. And MightyBotStudio.com. I'll be putting these when I start sending out some comics too. Let's open this one, I guess. I had one, I don't know what they with it. But let's open up this real quick. I only have, I think, 25 of these left because I got ordered 50 and they sent me 2 of these, so I'm assuming this is 25 right here. Let's slide one out. So, like the grayscales, this is digital, like I guess grayscaling and inking. You know, so I'm able to get a lot more textures and a lot more scribbly and stuff with it. Yeah, I feel like this focus on this just sucks ass. Yeah, is it not like focusing? Yeah, it's just blurry. I wonder if I do auto. Yeah, it's the camera. This camera sucks. It's a cheap camera. I gotta get a better camera. But anyway, holy shit, they just washed out everything. How'd it do, man? There we go. Let's raise the gain rate. Yeah, anyway, stop fucking around with the camera already, man. Do some drawing. Yeah, so I'm able to do. It's the camera that's not focusing. This is a weird camera. I don't know what it does. But yeah, so it'll look like this if I digitally do my digital inks on it. But traditional ink's gonna be mainly black and white. So I'm still playing around with it. But anyway, let's fucking draw. Yeah, the ink is really clear. Man, cool. I like your stuff. Your comic is coming along good. Is it done yet? You know, I like your inking's pretty rad. You can get that scribble stuff. I can't get it down. Like I try to, but like to me, I hate it. Like it always looks weird. So I did some here on this first, like here in the back, and then I did some stuff here, which I think it looks better here than it does in person. You know, like I hate all this shit. I hate all this. You know, so let's see. Grayscale is tough. Yeah, I did ink wash for a while, and images were too washed out. Your book. Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, mine's digital. I'm sure you're doing like legit ink wash, dude, which is way harder than freaking digital. Yeah, freaking Procreate. I want to have nice. If I'm not going to ink it, I want to have nice, clean pencils. Because I really don't have original art this clean from the BEARZERKER from BEARZERKER. It's like rough like this, and then I did everything digital. I sometimes to take a picture of my phones, to figure out, if the hatching. That's a good idea. It might be too bright. Let me dim this. No, that didn't help at all. God damn. What if I drop the exposure and raise the gain? Well, let me just drop that. Maybe that's what I got to do. Drop the brightness. Nope, that didn't help. God dang it. I don't know what happened. Oh, God. I didn't even save my settings, dude. I have to get a better camera for this one. Anyway, I'm working on this. You could see this. That's what I'm working on. You could see this shit. Drive me crazy. I was here for an hour. Cool. Waiting on my business partner. Are you going to crowdfund it or are you just going to put it out, man? I tell you what, man, it's been a crazy damn week. It's nice to just kind of get on some art, dude. I'm off tomorrow, so that's cool. Excited to spend some time with the kiddo. I feel like I've been dilly-dallying too much, man. I gotta get back to the BEARZERKER roots. I kept playing with the idea of like not having them chop up these nightmares, but you know what, to be honest, you know, because he'll be cutting nightmares in half. And they'll be like, you know, monster guts. I was like, well, maybe it's too much, but to be honest, man, that's what I had in mind from the start, so that's what I'm gonna do. And this story in particular is going to be more of a mature BEARZERKER story. Maybe more like an alternate BEARZERKER story. because it's gonna be more aimed for teens and adults. Kickstarter, nice. Samurai Jack, but yeah, you know what? After I started drawing these guys, I was like, yeah, they really look like a coup. You know, especially this one right here, like in this picture, like. You know, but to be at the same time, dude, like this guy, like this character, these are like you know, these are like creepers, like mind creepers, you know, like nightmare creepers. And so like drawing this dude, like he's super fun to draw though too, because you could do a lot of extreme like and like, you know, the way he's like here and his body curls, you know, so you could do get a lot of cool shapes out of him, you know. So these guys are pretty fun to draw. So I think I got something neat because, you know, if I'm gonna make bad guys, they got to be fun to draw. Almost forgot his mask, his crack here. And to be honest, I can like toy this guy. If I make a toy out of him, people will buy it. To be honest, man. So I think this design's pretty neat. A little bit of Spirited Away in there too, you know, now that I look at it. So. But like they, you know, when he comes, is the, you know, I can do some real nice, like this shape really shows kind of movement being back, and he's going to be backlit by the door. So this is all going to be blacked out. And that's another reason why I'm thinking about doing digital, because this is all going to be blacked out, you know. And I could mess with some opacity stuff too, which would be cool. You know, foreground, background stuff, and mess around with the opacity and the darkness of stuff like that. So I might just do that because I feel like it'll have a distinct look to it. I'll just have to ask Odin, like, Odin, how do you plan on is it going to be grayscale, or because we talked about putting this in Shove too. And also I got to do a script for him. We're actually talking about doing I write a story and he wants to draw it. And right now the title that I have in mind is Basilisk. His hand. Just gotta meet up here. Yeah, because all this is gonna be in shadow except like the light on this kid's silhouette. Which might be cheating. I gotta do some other stuff in the background. I think I'm a letter digitally. So, dude, here's my letter. Dude, I can't fucking letter to save my life. I did this one. So here's my lettering that I have, page 1. So I might letter it digitally too. This was cool. I wanted to do this physically. Like I want to do this traditionally. This came out pretty good. I'm proud of this. The title, Nightmare. Here's my lettering. Here's the knob. Shake, shake. I just write. You know, so I might do this digitally. I don't know yet. So that's my lettering. It's just I just write the freaking word. It's mainly gonna be silent till towards the end, because he's coming at night while these kids are sleeping, and you know, to feed on them. Lurkers are a good name too. I might have to write that down. Lurker. I might have to write that down. I don't know what to call these guys yet. I made up my own font. Oh, that's cool as hell, man. Yeah, because I've seen some of your stuff with letters, but it looks like it's like scrawled. Like it totally matches your style, you know. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like it looks like you're like writing it with like hastily with a pen. I was like, dude, that totally fits. I'm trying to think what else I could put here. Maybe I could break it up with maybe a let's do maybe light from a window. Something like this, and then you know you have the classic like window cross like this maybe, if that makes sense. Let's see what that's look like. I don't know if see that. Filipino weather, yeah. This is inside house. But yeah. Clouds, mist, clouds all the time were great. Just put some smoke there, man. So that's like a light from a window coming in, maybe. And so this will get it erased. This here, because all this is gonna be like. So this is gonna go like this. See what I mean? So this will be like the light coming through from my window, and then all this here music just die? Well, it's pretty long. We're gonna have to go to AI music. Boo! What's going on, man? He's not playing the music. Yeah, I love silent panels. Silent panels are just so. This feels like Berserker doesn't talk, so it's kind of a lot of he's not talking. So yeah, nothing. No, I ain't getting no music. What happened, dude? That sucks. Now we're gonna sit in silence now. No. Yeah, what the hell? That sucks. Let's see. I'll leave it like that. Maybe back on. Even their music want to work. I'm just gonna have to freaking blab my ass off now. Hope it ends there. I'm trying to get it like you know better around it too on this page. I keep going to like edge, and I think I need to get that. I want a nice white book around it. What is going on? Yeah, everything's freaking breaking down. So. That help? Stream so. I'm linked to the stream. Yeah, I can't even hear myself. Oh, see, I can't hear what was going on. Huh? Yeah, my audio was really weird. What the hell's going on? Huh? Is that better? I don't know what the heck's going on. Okay, I unmuted my mic. I was having issues. I think it might have been in my headphones. Oh God, that's so crappy. Oh, behind. I think we're okay. That's the. Hey, man, thanks for stopping by today, dude. I think this went across. I'll smudge out stuff all over the place. Change it. Let's cough. I got it. He's tuning in, so maybe I'll just panel or finish my coffee. Good. Same time, it's I done Helldivers yesterday. Her name is Badass. And my nephew was me up early today. He's like, "Hey man, you want to play?" I was like, "Yeah, live stream in," but nobody showed. Well, man, I'm sure streaming talking about the late stuff that happened too. Easy man. Nice. Switch with these guys. There's no link if you people to join. Do the insiders. Oh, what the hell? Thanks, Hawk. Yeah, it didn't send. Oh man, Bob was in there at 9:41. Dude was like, "Hey, they're still on." Yeah, there's hockey dropping knowledge. I don't know how my audio is because I was sounding goofy as shit earlier. Yeah, project that. Let me Hockey can tell me. Hey, Hockey, what's up, man? Oh, they're not.
I was on mute. Sorry. I'm here.
Oh, you're good.
Hello.
Dude, I've been having audio problems all day and this whole stream, so let me know if I sound like crap.
You're sort of like stuttering. That's it. That's weird. Yeah.
What the hell? I should just refresh, restream maybe.
I don't know. Will that maybe? Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Fingers
guess.
crossed. We're gonna do it.
I'll keep you entertained while keep the masses entertained, which is probably just me in the chat at the moment.
Yes.
So hello everyone. It's just me. Welcome to the art department. Jay is back. Hopefully everything is good. Marvelous.
All right. How's that sound?
TikTok. Yeah, still a bit dodgy.
Damn it. Maybe my internet's just.
It's just really odd. Like, yeah, it's kind of like it's picking up two things or something. I don't know. It's so you'll get a little bit and then a little bit more. It's odd.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all good.
Let me try if I can disconnect. I disconnect my mic and connect it again.
Yeah. Have you got a different microphone as well? Is it?
No.
Okay.
Same stuff.
The same thing. Well, it's up to you. You could try rebooting and come back. I can bring up something on the screen to entertain the mess as well. I haven't set up my drawing stuff yet. So, well, my digital drawing stuff. So.
All right. Is that better?
No,
Shit.
not at all. Reboot. I would say just reboot. I'll stick around.
I'm gonna. I will stop the music. Is that better?
Keep talking and.
Okay. I had a little lamb. Any better?
It is not better. No.
It's not better. Damn it! What's going on?
It's like it's when you talk a lot. That's how it is.
Jeez.
It's really it's kind of bizarre.
If I restart, will the stream stay on?
The stream should keep on going because it's not on your computer. So you could reboot your whole computer and come back because it's on the web. So
right, I'll do that.
So do that. I'll stick around. I'll entertain the masses and.
Okay. You might be the only one that's watching right now anyway, Hockey.
Yeah, I think I might be the only one there, but that's okay. So I will. I'm just going to set up my computer, folks, and so I will. Connecting all my drawing stuff, because I wasn't planning to go digital today, but I will. I will for you. I will for JBot. So, which means I do have to find all my pens and my connections and all that type of stuff. Which could be difficult, seeing as I think I left it all in a mess last night. Which is not the way to travel in a caravan. Should be tidying up all the time, but I don't. You'd think I'd learn by now, but anyway. So, is anyone out there to say hello to? Hello, anyone in the chat? If you're there, JBot will be returning in just a few moments while he tries to reboot his computer, and I'm trying to set up mine. I've got my glove on, so there is that. So that's a positive. But my stylus has disappeared once again. But most importantly, I do have a cup of tea. It's Yorkshire tea, black with a bit of milk. Very good on this windy, cool afternoon in one of the most southern states of Australia. Well, probably the most southern state of Australia, technically. It's definitely not north. Anyway, and the sun is trying to shine, only just. It's been very windy and cloudy over the last few days, weeks. Yeah, probably weeks. Rainy for weeks, windy for days. And I still haven't found my stylus. I can't draw without my stylus. And J-Spot's back.
All right, how's that?
Ooh, that's sounding a bit better.
Is that better? Am I choppy or am I okay?
You are very fine.
All right.
Yes. Yay.
All right. Yeah, I just need to restart. Man, I never restart my computer, man. I just let that sucker run for weeks.
See, that's not great for your computer, like for the programs, because programs get a little bit wonky after a bit. I like shutting down as often as I can.
Oh, okay. I had a friend who worked in IT, and he's like, if anything's going to go wrong with your computer, it's going to be when it turns on, when it starts up, and when it shuts down.
Well, I don't know, because they always say if something goes wrong,
restart
the computer,
yeah,
turn it off and on again. It's always been the thing. So
did you try restarting it? Step one.
Exactly. And that literally does fix 80% of the problems. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. Reset it. Even like game consoles and stuff too. Oh, what's going on? I'll just restart it. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right, we're good.
Yeah. So
so how you doing, bud?
I'm doing all right. It's been very windy and rainy, and which makes traveling very difficult. Uh, and now my drawing screen doesn't want to turn on for some reason, or doesn't want to pick up. Maybe I might have to turn off and on again. Though I just turned off.
Might have to update, maybe drivers or something.
Oh wait, there we go. I just put in a different USB-C port. Seem to work for now. I'll be happy with that. Okay. So I will. I'll bring up. I was working on. We had Bowler and the Beard yesterday, and I was working on a piece. I might continue working on that.
Hey, Rob, what's up, bud?
Hello.
Chilling.
Dude, man, I sent that link like freaking so many hours ago, and it didn't go through.
Oh man. When it comes to the streaming links, and I've dealt with the same issue with Restream, and tried to schedule like a show, and freaking it wouldn't even show up on YouTube.
Yeah, there's like a box you need to check. Like it's a little weird, but once you get used to it, it's pretty good. To be honest, this is the first problem I really had with Restream, the link, and then the other thing today. So
what was the other thing?
My audio was jacked up.
The audio is weird. Yeah, the link has that thing. I think that's a Twitter thing, because that's happened to me, that I've typed in a response, or I've typed in something, and then I've felt like I swear I've hit send, and then it's still, and then you go back later and go, why haven't they responded? And it's still sitting in the text box to post. I was going, no, I sent it. I swear I did. But, so yeah.
Sorry, yeah, they got to slow us down a little bit.
Oh, see, that color is coming out pretty good there, Rob. Wow.
Yeah, man. That background, it really added to it. And it's interesting too, because I got it's like a type of brush where you pretty much like, it's almost like the what's that little puzzle toy you used to play with? It had the freaking different designs, and when you use the handle, when you move the ink around it, it created like these multi-line like grid type of.
Spirograph.
Yeah, so I got a brush that does that.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
that's
nice.
Crazy. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so just kind of having fun with what little bit of time I can. So
I know you've been working hard lately, man. How's your job doing? It's still keeping you super busy?
Dude, at 43 years old, I've never worked so hard in my life.
Oh man.
I'm just keeping it. That's why I'm like, oh, the 80s, I miss it. The 90s, I lived it. Early 2000s, fun times. But now, shit's wild. But how y'all been?
I can't complain, man. I cannot complain. A lot of cool stuff going on. A lot of busy stuff at my work too.
Yeah.
I have the game store, but we downsized because they're redoing the building. So the owners are redoing the whole building. So the rent's going to go up, but the building's going to be nice. Rent's pretty much going to double. And so I was like, okay, well, we'll just stay here. The building's going to be nice. And then, my partner, they have another business, and one of their clients from that business was like, hey, what's going on outside? Because they like ripped out they're like redoing the whole front of the building, like ripped off all the siding, windows, all types of stuff.
Yeah.
And they're redoing everything, and the guy's like, so what you paying for rent then? And so we told him, and he's like, well, I got a building that's literally opening up at the end of September. Nice. And pretty much that would be the same cost of you renting if we move both the businesses, my partner's business and the game store, together in this one giant freaking 15,000 square foot building.
Yeah.
It would cost the same as if we rented there.
That's a good opportunity. And
Yeah. So we're just like, dude, okay, yeah, let's go check it out. So we had a meeting today. We went and checked out the building. The previous tenants are moving out, and so we're going to be moving the game store there come November. So not only do we have
Nice.
to downsize first to get everything in, from 2 units to 1 unit because the rent was going up. So we
mhm.
did all that organizing and moving and all crap, and now I have to do it again. But I'm stoked because it'll be a bigger property, so that's going to be really neat.
Yeah,
That will be cool.
So it's just
man.
moving shit here and there and here, and move stuff from one area to the other area to make room for something else, and then you put that stuff back where you had it because now that area is free because the other stuff you finally had there you were able to move it, and
Yep.
so just a lot of shuffling around. And but we're stoked. So the store is going to go from 1,200 square foot, or 1,200 square feet to about 5,000 square feet.
Yeah.
So we're like,
Hmm.
hell yeah. I mean, our rent's going to be a little bit more expensive, but you're talking about 3 times as big. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
good. Good to hear.
So I'm just sick of moving stuff. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, moving is a workout all within itself.
Mhm. And it's kind of ironic because we were like we had these extra chairs in the old game room that we're trying to sell, and all these cabinets we're trying to sell because we were downsizing. We didn't need them anymore. Well, none of them sold. Maybe I sold like 2 cabinets. And we're just like, oh crap, man. So my partner's like, hey, I got my garage. Like, I'll just load up my trailer and we'll take it, we'll put it in my garage. I don't want to put stuff in my garage because I'm trying to keep it because he just cleaned it out so he can park his cars in there. Because
Mhm.
he has a detached garage. And he's like, listen, I just cleaned it out so I can put my cars in there. But I hate to like liquidate all these nice shelves for super cheap. Let's just keep them for now, and another opportunity will come where we can sell them, so we can get more, what we deserve for these shelves because they're really nice. Really nice glass
Mm.
cabinets that you put stuff in,
Mhm.
you lock them for merchandise. And we're like, okay, well now we got this big place that we're gonna move into. We need all those shelves, like we need them
Yeah.
all.
There you go. Planning ahead.
So we're just like, hey, yeah, it's just like, you know what, man, this stuff probably happened. Sometimes stuff happens for a reason,
Mhm.
man. And it's just like, say that's the kind of the same way, like the same way I fell into this gig. I just happened to be like, hey, I moved in the area, you guys hiring? And he's like, hell yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Cool.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
And then that's how I got into it. And he told me a couple months later, he's like, because I would visit, because I didn't live down here. But we would visit my in-laws, and I would visit the store because that was me like getting out of the house from the in-laws,
Mhm.
a little bit of me time when we're on, visiting the in-laws on
I know
vacation and
exactly
stuff.
what you mean.
And he told me weeks later, he's like, dude, like I was sitting here, I put the ad on Facebook, and I was like, if that dude that lived out of town lived down here, I'd hire him in a heartbeat. And 2 days later, I walked through the fucking door.
There you go.
So sometimes it's like, dude, if you can't tell me, I don't know if it's fate, I don't know if it's whatever, you can call it whatever you want. I call it I call it God.
Yep.
I think God's looking out for me, man.
There you go.
There's no other way I can explain it. There's no other way I can put it in my brain,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
It's
because
like,
that's a big investment you put into anyway. So
mhm.
you got a lot riding on it.
But it's
I respect that.
yeah. But it's like, stuff like that happens, man. It's like, oh, they will karma. I was like, nope, I don't think so, man. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say our Lord, man. That's what
Hey,
I'm gonna
give
say.
thanks.
That's
That's
how I
it.
feel. Yep. But man, dude, it was like, holy
Know when
crap.
those moments happen that it was beyond your control and you were shown grace.
Well, it's like, dude, to be honest, like, I mean, I don't want to sit here and brag how like nice my life
Yeah.
is, but like this is how like that's even how I met my
Mhm.
wife. Like my wife and we met in sophomore year in high school because my friend, who we like my best friend, he like wasn't sitting by us at lunch.
Okay.
And it was like the first day of school, first day of high school, sophomore year, and we always sit together. And so it's like me and like another kid who lived on the street over. Like we would see each other every once in a while, and we knew each other, but we were just like more like acquaintances. But we were like the only two dudes that we knew each other in the whole fucking
Nice.
lunchroom. So we're like, hey Omar, hey Jason, hey dude, you want to go sit together? All right, yeah, cool, man, let's go sit together. So we go sit together, and then we see my buddy Sean walk by, and we're like, and he just fucking doesn't even look at us. We're like, dude, hey, what the fuck, man? And so he goes sits at a table with some girls and some other people that I have no idea who they are. And so me and Armin are like, well, fuck that guy. We're gonna go sit over there too. So we go and sit over there. And then my wife, my wife was one of the girls that sat there.
There you go.
And it was like a bunch of like her volleyball team, some of her volleyball team friends and stuff. I mean, granted, they were, I think they were more popular than they were definitely more popular than I was. But we would talk and we'd give each other shit. But she'd give people like look and sass, and they would like back down, but I wouldn't. I was like, nah, fuck that. So she would like say how much she didn't like me, but we would talk on the phone all the fucking time, right? And then like the next year came, and we didn't see each other junior year. We had separate classes. Then senior year, they just happened to grab like a bunch of random people because the school was overpopulated and make like this amalgam of like an English class. Gotcha. Like everybody from like all these different English classes. And they just put them all together, and so she was in my class again. So I would say hi and be cordial and whatever, and then one day I was like talking with my friend how I let one of my other buddies, he was more of like a friend of a friend, use one of my games, and I was like, dude, like I gotta get that game back, dude, because he's had it for like 4 months already, and I gotta get that game back. And then Lynn, like my wife, she overheard us talking about it, and she was like, "Oh, you're talking about so and so?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, he doesn't like me." She's like, she tells me, "It's like when you go pick it up, you should give me a call." And I was like, "Heck yeah!" And so she gives me her number, and I was like, "Okay, cool." So I'm thinking nothing of it. I have a girlfriend at the time, and so okay, whatever. So we go, and me and my buddy, we would go to the arcade all the time. Like that was our thing to do, because you could go there with like $5 and have a good time. And I it's a senior year. I just got my license. So I'm like, cool, man, I'll drive and we'll go. So we'd always go to the arcade. And so we were looking for people to go. And I was like, hey, why don't I just call Lynn? And we'll try to just get more and more people to go, because everybody was like busy. And so like, well, we can go. Why don't we call Lynn? So I called her, and I guess she was like, yeah, okay, I'll go. Yeah, no problem. Why don't you come pick me up? Okay, yeah, give me your address. I know, I kind of remember where it was, because we one time sophomore year as a group, we all went out to the movies.
Yeah, classic.
So I kind of know the idea of where you live. So okay, it's just she gave me better directions. Like, okay, yeah, no problem. And so then I went and picked her up, and then we started hanging out, and then I dumped my girlfriend at the time, and we started dating, and then but it just happened to be like that. Once she just overheard that conversation, she gives me her number. I just happened to call her, and then like, fucking, I'm married. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I've been with her.
Those days were a lot
years.
much more marketable when it came to marriage. So, absolutely.
Yeah. Dude, I feel so bad for young people.
Oh, I do too.
Oh, they're done.
It's tough. It's tough, man. To be honest, though, I mean, my younger brother, he's 28, and he has a kid, and he's engaged, and he found somebody through a dating app, which was like, okay, cool. I'm glad that worked out. But you got to find that right person. That's not like, I don't need no man. I don't need whatever. Blah 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 blah. Like, he found a girl that's totally over the moon for him. And because he's such a good guy,
that's how it works.
He's the same for her. Yeah, like they're both, and they have a little kid now, and she's a cutie and stuff. So it's like, it does work out. But man, dude, it's like, I know he was trying to date girls and work, because his work is really busy at the same time. And those, he's like, dude, don't waste my fucking time. Like, that's how my brother is. Like, don't waste my fucking time, man.
When time is precious, you take it seriously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is my day off. Like, if like, I'd rather just stay home instead of deal with some, trifling ass bitches,
Yeah. It's wild. Strange times.
You've been on streams with hockey before, right, Rob?
I mistook him for Jason Bascom.
Oh.
It was a him or somebody else?
Probably ink spots.
Oh, ink spots. Okay.
Yeah, I think it might have been Ink.
No.
Yeah,
I,
he. I talked to Odin not too long
I
Oh,
ago.
said
nice.
corrected. Odin Dasco.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Yeah, I talked to him not to, like maybe 2 weeks ago. I gave him a
Yeah.
call. We exchanged numbers.
How's he
You know,
doing?
he's doing good, man. He's just really busy. He got a girl, and his youngest is living with him now,
Oh, nice.
and he's been kind of working on unconditional shove too when he gets a chance,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But he's been good, man. So we talked for about 2 hours and talked about art and all types of stuff. So we might collaborate on shove
Mhm.
too.
Good stuff.
I was giving him some ideas. He's like, dude, why don't you write that and I'll draw it? And I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Excellent. Yeah, nice.
So it's cool. It's cool talking to him, man. And we're trying to I was trying to see if we can do something at Heroes maybe next year.
There you go.
Like, you gotta come to Heroes Con, man. You gotta fucking come, dude. But it's way easy. I mean, it's like a, I think it's like 3 hours for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 24 for me.
Yeah, it's just to go to Heroes, man. It's just like, dude, I don't know. In order for it to be worth it, you'd have to stay the whole weekend, and everybody would have to come out. I think.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm hoping to make it next year. I really am. That is
Yeah.
my goal, is to get there for next year. So the plan was that I'd fly into Ohio, pick up, and then I'll drive Jason down, and so his mum doesn't have to do it, and then we can crash in a room together and such as well, and split, and then we
Dude,
can
this
split
mom's a
it
sweetheart,
50-50
man.
and things like that. So.
Yeah, you can even like share a table too, man.
Yeah, I think he and Ink are sharing a table. I might just latch.
Oh, okay.
I might latch onto someone's
Yeah.
table, because again, I don't know if I'm making it, but if I do, I just want to keep myself small, because I've got things to cart. I've got taking them across the Pacific Ocean. I don't want so I won't have much with me. So I'll probably just have a plaque to say, hey, hedge sketches for $30-$40 or something like that. So
and then even if you could bring a few books,
just a handful of stuff.
that'd be cool.
So
and then just put it on the, hey, let me take this little corner and I'll put my book on. Oh yeah, no problem, man.
And I think you just pay a little extra for a table, for a chair, and that's about it. So I thought, okay, I can. So that might be the option of what happens. So.
Oh yeah, man.
But yeah, I've got to get there. It's that's still $2,000 worth of flights plus, probably
It is
$2,500 of flights for me.
To be honest, though, like, that's how much it costs me and my family to go to freaking, if we want to go to, if we want to fly to Texas, my wife, and I and my daughter, it's like $3,000.
Yeah,
dude.
it's a lot of money.
So, like, in that perspective, you're flying to another fucking country, dude.
But it's just me though, so
that's
$2,500, and then I'm hoping that I'll pay for half the hotel. I do hope Jason covers petrol and a car. If his mum's got a car or something, I can drive it. And he can cover the petrol, because I thought, well, I've just spent $2,500 to get over. Hopefully, he can cover a little bit of the petrol. But then hotel, don't know how much that'll be, but that's probably going to be another few $100s. Food for the whole trip I'm there, so there's another $500 to $1,000, because I'll also, because I'm planning to be over for a couple of weeks, because I'll drive Jason back as well, and then I'll probably fly to LA and go visit Plagal, and if Plagal doesn't make it, but Billy said he's not going to make it, so I'll so I'll fly over and catch up with them as well. So
it's tough, man. And even, I mean, it's one of those things too, that it's like, it's a fun networking experience, but like, Like, are you gonna make that money back? Probably not.
I know.
You know, that's the bummer. Unless people, you know, especially even if you rent I don't know. I mean, if you rented half a table, like if you didn't have to fly.
Yeah.
But even if I get a table, you know, I don't know. Can I sell $350 and get that money
Yeah,
back?
exactly.
You know, let's say, and then put gas and then plus the room. You know, you're talking about $500-600. Am I gonna? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna make that. You know, but at the same time, it's like if as many people this year, you know, more if even more people go next year than this year,
Yeah.
it's definitely like a cool ass experience. Like, you know,
I think it'll
you
be.
just look at it like a trip.
Yeah, that's it.
You know,
It's sort of like a gathering
Mhm.
of
Yeah.
of us all.
I mean, what's the difference if we all met at fucking, you know, whatever,
Yeah.
Outback Steakhouse or Disneyland or what, you know what I mean? It's like there's no difference. Except there, maybe we could sell some shit,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, well, that's it. Exactly. We might actually make some money. I'm so I'm hoping, but I say I have to try and get $5,000 probably to make it over.
Yeah. I'm gonna show off my page before I move on to the next.
Yeah,
one.
the next con I'm going to for this year is just Anime USA. I was going to do Baltimore Comic Con, but they're back to back, and Baltimore's a lot farther away from where I'm at. So Anime USA was kind of like the first con I kind of started at adult age, and yeah, it's been fun. So I'm looking forward to seeing some Kaiju number 8 art, some My Hero
There you go.
Academia, Knucklebuster, freaking Vigilantes art. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. Omer, what's up, dude? Nice to see you in the chat, man.
Hey,
Let me
Homer
turn the replay
Glitch.
back on.
Hockey's the better half, Jason. How are you, Homer Glitch?
Yeah. Mm. Okay, this one here. All right, so I'm going to moving on to maybe inking this one.
Well, Jason's not here to please you, Omer. So you've got me.
Mhm. He can't defend himself. So we'll talk shit about him.
Yeah. Unless you mean this Jason, who's running the show, but we don't. His name's not Jason. It's J-Bot.
Yeah.
Only his wife calls him Jason.
Yeah, she does. usually it's to be honest, usually it's Sweetie Pie or whatever.
Yes. So, but yeah. So we'll I'll do my best to get there.
Yeah.
It'll be great to just.
It'll be fun. I'm trying to have something to fucking show.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to have something. At least you got a book, Hockey.
Yeah, I'm hoping to have a second book by the time I get over too. So, but we'll see. And I just lost it. Whatever it was going to be, doesn't matter.
I'm sorry,
Oh wait, no, I was
you.
going to say because Ink Spots is going to try and make it. I think. Also, Shelby's going next year.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Who else? There's a few others. They're going to go try and make it. So basically, all of us who hang out are going to try and make it over. Plagal said he's going to try, but unlikely. You know, even though he's beat the cancer, he still has body issues and things like that. So
yeah, just travels would be rough on him. Omer's wondering when everybody's going to Australia to visit you.
I'm hoping that'd be awesome. Plagal said he wants to. Like he wants to bring
you better have a big house, man.
But yeah, I'd love it to happen. Be really awesome. But I don't expect it. I don't expect anyone to come over. It's unless you like, especially just to visit me. I went over to visit Plagal because he was sick and I wanted to support him.
Yeah.
But if you're coming over, you want to do stuff in Australia. So you want to go and see Australia things. Not just to come over and sit in a house with me for like 2 weeks and then
Is hockey
so you gotta do-
refusing tourism? Is that what's going on there?
I just want you to, if you come over, I want you to experience fun stuff, but like
Yeah.
Australian stuff. So, like, I'm happy for you to come and hang out for a couple of weeks, but you know,
Yeah.
you're coming over all this way, you might as well find something to do.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, every time
No,
when I go to Missouri to visit Odin, and they have the, was it Springfield Comic Con or Missouri Comic Con? Yeah, I definitely make it a point to see some of the sites. They got an aquarium over there and all that. So
I just want to sit in the outback and drink Foster's
Yeah.
and hockey.
there
We
you
don't
go.
drink that.
Outback, Bloomin' Onion.
We don't have Outback either. Actually, tell a lie. I think we do now. I think an Outback Steakhouse has been. It's not even Australian. It's a bloody American thing. And
A outback steak. I like the A.
Transformation.
We have one. We're gonna have to eat there if you come to
I have.
come to Heroes
I've
Con.
had Outback in New York, so
Oh, nice.
I came over to the US 11 years ago because I went to Gen Con in Indianapolis. So we made it.
Okay.
So me and a couple of friends, we came over and like traveled a little bit for a month, and but it was my mate's birthday while we were over. And we were in New York, and he goes, "Oh, I want to go to Outback Steakhouse," and we're just going. The rest of us are going, "Oh, what?" It sounds really stupid. We went there, and yeah, it was all right, I guess. I didn't have the onion though. I didn't know about the onion when I went.
Oh, the onion is like, because they do stuff. They do like a breaded chicken that uses the same seasoning and breading as the onion.
Really
yeah. And then their kookaburra wings are some of the best in my opinion. I love their wings because they bread them. Yeah, yeah. They season them like the onion. They use the same like seasoning and stuff, and they fry them in the same stuff they fry the onion in. So it's nice and crispy and seasoned and stuff.
Kookaburra wings, goodness, that's I love kookaburras.
That's what I go when I get there. I was like, give me that kookaburra wings, homie.
Kookaburras are probably one of my favorite birds. Maybe second favorite because I do love the wedge-tailed eagle. That may actually be my favorite bird, but yeah, kookaburras are a great bird.
I know they taste great.
Yeah, very much out as real kookaburra.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's the American kookaburra, the chicken.
Yeah.
That's the southern fried kookaburra.
Southern fried. I need a side of fried kookaburra.
Omer's asking if there's a big con over there in Australia.
They're trying. So, for yes, okay. So we have Supernova. So Supernova is basically like our version of Comic Con,
Like a Dragon Con?
Comic Con type thing.
Something. Okay.
Obviously, nowhere near as big as any US ones. We get some celebrities coming over and doing signings, and but you're not having the announcements and things like they do at Comic Con. It's usually just a meet and greet, and they'll have people cosplay stuff, and I think they have an artist alley. I haven't really done it. I've never been to one, but I've wanted to go to check it out to see what an artist alley is like. And I don't know if they've got stalls. I've never been, so I should go just to see if it's worth doing. But it's probably one of their biggest. Started in Sydney, now they're doing Supernova in different cities now. I think there's even one in Western Australia. So they are spreading out. That's probably our biggest comic-like convention. We also have a tabletop convention which I go to every year. That's CanCon in Canberra. But we also have, for the last 10 or so years, we've had a PAX Australia, so Penny Arcade Expo.
Oh, okay.
So that's down in Melbourne. We've had that, probably 10 to 15 years that's been going on. I've never been to that one either. I've had some friends that have gone because they're big tabletop gamers, so they went to for the tabletop game part of it.
Okay.
But I've never been to it. I don't know what that is like for Artist Alley type stuff either. So
I think it's more like game, like video.
yeah,
games.
PAX
That's what
generally
I
is.
thought.
It's
Yeah.
video games and and role play and tabletop because the PAX Penny Arcade mob got into D&D heavily and board games and such, so they started bringing that into their things. They even have in the US they've got PAX Unplugged, which is non-computer stuff. So
Okay.
yeah. I don't know if they still exist, but so I've never had a bloomin' onion because it's not a thing. That's not a thing in Australia.
No.
So I don't. I tried to make one time, but I don't know if I did it right or not because I have no reference.
Nothing to compare it to, yeah.
Yeah, nothing to compare it to. So, it came out a little soggy. I expected it to be crispy, and it really wasn't crispy. So I probably did it wrong.
Yeah, the seasoning ratio is tough to call, but like the whole deep frying the onion, the batter, and all that prep stuff, I'm sure that was easy.
So yeah. Anyway, it was okay.
Yeah, I tried to look for frozen bloomin' onion by chance because I figure, hey, if they got Checkers fries, in the frozen food section now, let me see if they got that bloomin' onion. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
How bad?
I keep trying to talk my wife to getting Checkers.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I don't want to get Checkers. What's wrong? I haven't had Checkers in like fucking 20 years, man.
Life forces you to change. Is our destiny truly ours?
There's like one that's like nearby in my area, and it's like 15 minutes away. Like, let's get Checkers.
No, I like Checkers. I just know I can make a better burger, but I'll take their fries. Not a problem. I get my burgers from Omaha Steaks. That shit's no joke. Filet mignon beef patties and all that shit.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll definitely take their fries though.
Why I start hatching this way? Ugh.
Hey, so quick question. I'm not trying to derail the show, but I got a quick question. Have y'all seen that Star Trek 80s Miami AI video?
No.
Dude, that shit changed my fucking life.
Oh yeah?
I've been anti-AI for the longest, but like, bruh, when I saw that shit, I thought I was like in the 80s looking at the TV. I felt like a fucking kid. I was like, holy shit. Jean-Luc Picard in Miami with the mustache on the dance floor like it's fucking Scarface and shit. But yeah, I highly recommend it.
I have to check that out. Yeah, if you got a creative person using AI, like I think there's a tool. It's a good tool if you, depending what you use it for.
Yeah, it adds a different perspective and it collects a lot of data. So that's the biggest problem with it, but also its biggest reward. But it's wild, man.
Yeah, I just feel like I almost feel like for us artists, instead of us
Oh, it's
having to
over.
search like,
It's over.
but I mean, like, instead of us having to search like, oh, I'm gonna draw this guy, and I needed like a ruined castle with rubble in the background, and you
Yeah.
know what I mean. You could just type that in, like Chat GPT,
Yeah.
and get what you're looking. Instead of having to try and find a photo,
Right.
you can
for
generate a photo for reference.
Right. Right. According
know?
to which one.
The problem
That's
is
just crazy.
there's still a problem with that though. Like, yes, you could, but
Mhm.
don't use it for like muscle structure or things
No,
like that.
of course
because
Oh yeah,
it'll
no.
You
get
have
it
to
wrong.
have a solid foundation in the
Yeah.
anatomy
'Cause it will not
before
get
you
that right.
even like
Yeah.
use it as a reference.
But as a pose, if you wanted to use it as a pose, though
right.
I would probably just use, if you wanted to pose, I'd probably just use a program for it. Anyway,
Yeah.
there's
But I
heaps
mean,
of
like-
free
like-
programs out there to use to do modeling, like posing.
So
Like,
I've
yeah.
messed around with like both aspects because I messed around with Midjourney a little bit, and then from Midjourney's poses from a concept, I turned around and went to Magic Poser, which is a 3D pose thing for accurate posing, and it's just like, okay, add couple more steps into the process, and I'm still drawing it myself, but
Yeah.
the idea and the concept is much more clear.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, hey, look, I have argued ad nauseum about AI. I get it,
Yeah.
but like, it's not going anywhere. It's
Yeah.
only pushing forward.
Some things are pretty good.
Like if I was
Yeah.
like, listen, I'm drawing this thing. It'd be cool if I had like a futuristic car in the background.
Right.
And then you go and Google and you're looking up futuristic car. Let's say I want a red hot rod futuristic car with like exhausts and maybe something like that. And you can just you're trying to find what you're looking for, or you can have it generate something. You be like, oh, I see where they're going with that, and then
Yep.
you
Yeah.
just do your thing to it and put your spin on it. And okay, and I'm gonna change the angle like this. I'm gonna do this, and then you draw it. So stuff like for like items,
Yeah.
and like objects, machinery, like retro
Yeah,
futurism, computer stuff. Yeah, props. I feel it's like cool,
Mhm.
man. Like, all right, I see what they're doing. I'm gonna do something like that. I'm gonna change that. Boop, boop, put my spin on it. All right. Instead of me having to Google, like, try and find a picture of what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the
Yeah.
best way it's gonna serve. It's gonna serve artists is to
I
save them
agree.
time for stuff like that.
Yeah. I definitely
Yeah,
agree.
more like a search tool then, because
Yeah.
in some regards, it's
Well, yeah.
yes, it's creating, but it's a search tool. So we just go and let's speed up the process. I use Grok as basically that. I'll go in and go. Oh, I need to find this information. Here, you can find it quicker than I can scroll through a dozen documents. The only thing I kind of hope,
Right
I'd
back.
like to wish that it does, is that it gives viewing to the page it looks up. So say if it goes into the internet and looks up a website, I would want it to say that it ticks over to say someone has visited this site, because that would be really cool, because it has. It's gone and visited the site. So I would really like, because that's how those people make their money, by having advertisement. And if if they're showing that people are visiting the site, they can get the advertisement and get the money. So,
Yeah.
And I don't want to take money away from the people, but also I don't want to spend an hour looking up something I can find it.
Yeah.
I can, and and it's counterintuitive because it's the same thing about art. Oh, I don't want to spend, I don't want to spend 5 hours painting a picture where I can just type it in. It's going, different thing, but
Yeah.
there's different meaning behind those two statements. But
Yeah, but yeah, for props or like something like that, or maybe I'm gonna draw. I'm trying to draw like I need a chick in like a cyberpunk kimono.
Yeah.
You're just trying like fuck, let me put that in there and see what it comes up with. Okay, I got some ideas. Cool. No difference than if you looked at like a book. You know what I mean? Except it's generating it for you quicker. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. I get what they're going for. I'm gonna do this. But okay, that's some neat ideas.
Plus the possibilities, I think, really tap into the closest thing we could consider as a parallel universe. Because you get so many different versions that you could reproduce. Don't like the one you saw, you can re-roll. Don't like the next one, or you get 4 options, or you can reframe it. There's so many options with it. That's what I think it saves time for the artists in some, some notions.
Yeah, because you know exactly what you're looking for. You just need something to kind of get the juices, the creative juices flowing. Be like, okay, cool. Like
it's a tarot for artists, I guess. Because the way that I see tarot cards is that it doesn't give you an answer; it gives you a direction, or it gives you a thought. It gives you a thought process.
Yeah.
I often consider tarot cards like the first level of human psychology. Somewhere, somehow, someone's going to do this that might pop into your life, or you get the death card, or it says, oh, it's not death, but maybe a transition of new job and XYZ, these general statements. And if you think about the levels of psychology that's out here, they go through a cycle, like the same. Certain behaviors do things. It's the same, similar from the tarot cards. So
yeah. So I just think in that regards, it's just it's a prompt to get you thinking.
Yeah,
that's all that is just going, break out of things. So if you're using AI generator to say generate this image, it gets you thinking. Just going, okay, right, yes, I can see where you're going at. You're pointing me in the right direction now. I can focus on that. I was going, oh yeah, okay.
And here's what's wild about it. You don't even have to get an app to test it out. You could just get on X and watch all these AI artists and the stuff that they post and the variations. And it's just like, well, damn, okay. I don't need to pay
for shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I do. The only thing my biggest concern about AI generated art
it's
is
over.
people calling.
We are
calling
done as a
themselves an
human
artist.
species. I completely understand hockey, but
They're
already
not
done.
artists.
Go ahead.
These people are not artists.
You said they're not artists?
They're not an artist. So
Okay, well, what happens when the robots become the artists?
that's what I'm saying. Like people who claim they're an artist when they're using AI generated art are not artists.
Yeah.
They're a commissioner. They're commissioning someone else to do the art.
I consider what people that write prompts and you get these AI art or whatever, I consider them more of descriptive writers.
They're like programmers.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. But I mean, they're not doing the physical art as to what we know, but
they're no different.
coming out of it.
They're no different than a forklift driver.
You're right.
The problem is that the forklift driver, the guys who drive the forklifts, want to call themselves power lifters.
Oh shit!
That's what's happening. That's what it is. It's like if you want to be a programmer and you want to, but you can't say, well, I'm an AI artist. It's like you're no more an AI artist than a forklift driver is a fucking power lifter because the machine's doing the work.
Hey,
sure, you drive it, but you ain't lifting shit, homie.
In my opinion, they can call themselves whatever they want. Because I mean, the world's pretty much on a wrap. We're on a last ride. So the shit ain't gonna matter anyway. We'll all get wiped out, and then there'll be a new generation of basic artists again. Cave drawings.
Yep.
Going back to the cave drawings.
Yep.
And to answer Oma Glitch, we don't talk about this red-headed stepchild. But I am planning to meet Bancroft and the Bartons and probably even Rob. and Ray Haylock, and maybe Dean if he's in the area next month or the beginning of the month after. So
Nice.
What's going on now?
AussieCon 2025.
yeah,
Mhm.
I'll be in the area, so I'll go.
Mhm.
I was going to reach out to him and see.
Oh, wait a minute. Awesome Con?
Oh no, I said AussieCon because he's talking about meeting like all the Australian
Oh,
All the Victorians, at least, anyway.
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, I was about to say, because that's a Comic Con in this area. It's at the DC Washington Convention Center.
Okay.
But yeah, strange times, gentlemen. Strange times.
Yep.
We are in. I mean, especially off of like, not to get into politics, but damn, that Charlie Kirk shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that actually made every YouTuber that talks about politics, that kind of shook them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people are, willing to cross the line, and you're just like, dude,
very
like, am I on the side with the crazy people? Because man, that's messed up.
Right. And then who's
Yeah,
crazy?
It's sad. I feel sorry for his family.
Yeah,
That's what I feel bad for. He has a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, that's fucked. Bad for that shit.
Yeah, it's wild.
When they brainwash you, man.
Dude, I literally did a stream yesterday, and when I finished the stream, I played a little bit of Marvel Rivals, went to sleep, and when I woke up, I heard the news. I was like, that shit happened like just as I went to sleep.
Mm.
That's crazy. That shit happened when Trump got hit in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I got off work in the morning, went to sleep, woke up, notifications, started seeing photos. I was like, that might be AI. But like everybody was posting the same photos. I was like, oh shit.
Mm.
So, and that shit hits us at work. So we got to adjust accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
You been watching any anime lately, J-Bot?
Not really, man. To be honest, it's hard for me to get into any modern stuff.
Yeah. The only thing, only 3 things recently that were pretty good that I enjoyed was My Hero Academia, and then they had a spin-off show called Vigilantes. And it
Yeah.
was like a team of 3 with Knuckle Duster, and Knuckle Duster was like their Batman. Man,
I have the first few issues of that.
13 episodes. That shit was so much fun, man.
Is it
Even though
done? Is it like a 13 and that's it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Then I'll probably watch it then.
Yeah, because they're prepping for the second half of season 7, I think. But between that, Dragon Ball Daima, I gotta hold that in high regard because that really gave me the feeling of a Saturday morning cartoon. The way it was presented, it was Akira Toriyama's last like best piece.
Mm.
It was really good. And then Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8, they're on a season 2 now.
Oh, I thought that was just a comic. Is it a comic or is
See
it
you later, I'm a glitch.
Yeah, they got 2 seasons, bro.
Oh, wow.
See, dude, the anime is great. It started off kind of goofy, but like that joint got serious real quick.
Okay.
Yep. And yeah, that's it, man. Like for me, ain't too much anime that's like up to par to the Japanimation compared to the Japanimation era,
Yeah. I've been going back. I've been eyeballing like old stuff. Like I got Record of Lotus War on VHS. I'm looking to probably do like the AD Police and like Bubblegum Crisis.
Yeah.
And Bubblegum Crash. And then like
Mhm.
New Dominion Tank Police, or not new, but Dominion Tank Police is the one I'm going to try and get next.
Yeah.
On VHS. I want them on VHS.
Nice.
Because I have the old trailers, the old manga trailers and stuff.
Oof, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
The closest thing I have to that, and we're not going to say what type of anime that is, but Yorosaka Doji. I have the full complete collection, and they got those old school trailers. It's awesome.
Yeah, back when there was like, because that's all the stuff we used to get was all like the OVA stuff.
Right.
All the OVA top quality, and they were even marketing it as like it was for adults. So like you would get like all the violent and all the, you know what I mean, all that types of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good times, man. Once again, J-Bot, I have to compliment you on your awesome soundtrack for this stream.
Oh,
This shit is always great.
yeah, I always try to keep it a little bit different. So yeah, this is the ST System 91.
Hmm.
Who all the stuff. He's like very influenced by like the PS1 era of music.
Yeah.
So everything
Yeah.
sounds like this, and like drum and bass or like Ridge Racer music.
Dude, that shit was killer back then, man.
Yeah.
It was great. It was always on the rise.
My son only listens to game music, and it's usually, what is it? Something Tales?
Undertale.
Undertales. Undertales.
Mm.
Apparently, that's all he listens to is just Undertales.
I mean, that is a killer soundtrack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I think I don't know if I can add anything else to this. I think this is done. That's bad.
I use this brush and this ink thing on here,
Hmm.
and one of these guys. Ink on it. And so now I'm like, I can't touch this because this thing is all wet now. So I'm like, we're trying to work around this
Oh yeah.
this damn hole. I should just color with a Sharpie, man.
Mhm. Oh, speaking of which, did you you get the Procreate update? They like add
I don't know.
they added some crazy amount of brushes from like signature artists
Oh,
for
okay.
their effect. It took like 30 minutes to
Oh, wow.
upload it. I was like, good lord.
I gotta check that out. I haven't messed around with Procreate in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
My iPad's probably dead, to be honest.
Let me see here. I'm gonna test it out. See some of these brushes they're talking about. If I can find them, because I already got so many. Already got so many brushes. No, all these look like the ones that I've been using. But yeah, man, I've been not trying to harass, but go on a campaign to like advocate for Adam Warlock to be able to fly while he's living in Marvel Rivals.
Oh yeah.
It's like, bruh, you literally have like um cinematic and movie cutscenes of him flying in the game, but he can't fly while he's alive. What?
Oh, okay.
That's
I
crazy.
didn't know that was the thing.
It's crazy, dude. Imagine Adam Warlock on foot running around like healing people with a scepter.
What?
Doesn't really sound like him, does it?
No.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like, all
Nope.
right, Daredevil's about to be Goku. This dude was going toe to toe with Angela, and they were both pulling out their devil triggers in the latest trailer of season 4. People don't even know what Daredevil's capable of because he's like the eighth devil or the devil of the eighth kingdom or some shit. that they're doing with his story. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, because I know they were saying if he's like King Daredevil or something, leader of the Hand, he's like
Yeah,
super dangerous or something like
right.
that. Yeah, because they were like, oh, this Daredevil. I guess there's a discussion of he was gonna. I came across that on Facebook if he'd beat Batman.
Dude,
And it's like, dude, that Daredevil with the beard and the hood, and
he
like,
would
yeah,
a lot.
everybody's like, dude, he bodied Batman, bro. Like,
Yeah, just off the blind John, unless Batman has prep time to have some kind of sonic disruption voice or device.
mhm.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean,
Daredevil.
but people are
Yeah,
like,
them
oh,
fists.
Batman will win. Batman fights in the dark all the time. He's like,
Yeah,
yeah, but not fucking
okay.
blind. I'm sure he has, hey, K-pop. I'm sure Batman has like night vision and stuff in his cowl, but I
Right.
don't think he can.
K-pop!
I don't know. I have to give it to Daredevil.
Yeah.
Just because
Oh yeah.
Daredevil, just in general, Daredevil would be the underdog, in my
Yep.
opinion. Because everyone would say Batman. I'm like, nah, man.
Man.
Daredevil
Dude.
has super abilities. Batman
Yeah,
doesn't.
yeah. Hell's Kitchen for life, boy.
Um,
that was
though
that was the
no,
last straw for me when
Batman
it
is still
came
giving him a
to
run for the money.
Batman fans.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just say Batman will still give him a run for money. So
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll be a great fight, no doubt.
But they were like, Batman beat Captain America, so he would be there. It's like, no, Batman did beat Captain America. The audience beat Captain America. It was a vote that you called in, dude.
Yeah.
You don't know that. Back in the day when they did the DC whatever, you would call in and you would make a vote. And that's how you figured out who won. That's why Wolverine beat Lobo. Which I'm a Wolverine fan, dude. Dude. I don't think that's fucking happening, bro.
If Superman can't beat Lobo or destroy him to some degree, like like Lobo is like he's like the equivalent of Thanos and up.
Yeah, they just had him
like,
They just had him fight in a bar, and then they go behind the counter, and then Wolverine stands up and smokes a cigar, and that's how they didn't even know how the fuck to do it.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
3 out of that.
But yeah, Angela's supposed to be the terror of tomorrow. She's coming out in Marvel Rivals season 4. So she's like the first Vanguard flying tank. You seen her trailer?
Where the hell's 3 at? I don't know. I haven't really played Rivals.
no, I don't know anything about it.
Oh,
I just downloaded. I was playing. I just downloaded Helldivers last night. That game is dope.
oh yeah. I see a lot of gameplay of that on Twitch.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, especially because I'm a big like Earth Defense Force fan, or the Defense Force fan of fighting the bugs and stuff, and that one was super fun. So it's kind of like, oh, this feels like Earth Defense Force, but like better.
There you go. Familiarity is an easy gateway. I mean, Marvel Rivals is a shooter. I don't play shooters. I'm normally like Street Fighter or Marvel's Capcom, that type of stuff. But it took me a minute to get into it, but I mean, it's like learning. You never stop learning. So, it's fun though. It's fun.
That's cool.
I haven't played it yet, but I just got Pal World. I'm keen to give it a go.
That's pretty fun if you have somebody to play with. You have people to play with.
Oh, is it good for multiple people? Is it?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those. It's like Ark, to where you can you have your world. It's like Minecraft. You have your world. People can join it, but you could even set up a server too, where it's like I mean, of course, you have to pay for it, or you have to keep your computer on all the time. But you can set up a server to where people can play like all the time. Like you can set up a Minecraft server. It's kind of like the same thing. It's a lot like Ark. If you ever played Ark.
Okay.
With the dinosaur games, it's a lot like Ark.
Yeah. I'd have. I only played the first one, not the second one.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
And
a lot of the systems looks the same, exactly like Ark.
And I like survival games, so I heard that it was a survival game. I thought, I'll give it a go.
And you can even change all that shit in the options too, which is cool.
Oh.
You could like, oh well, I don't want to be feeding all the time, man. So you could like change those settings and not
Nice.
you set it up how you want to play. Just like you can do the same thing with like No Man's Sky. You can do the same thing too now.
That's true. In Ark, Ark is a pain when you've got to try and feed, raising eggs into dinosaurs. That is,
Yeah.
because we got to go and feed them, otherwise they die. Yeah. He's going, I just want a pterodactyl so I can fly around.
Yeah, this you can just catch it.
That's what it is now.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, we were fighting to get that breed of the golden chocobo. Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Running
I just
across
wanted to
the
fly.
waters of the world.
I was just finding it really frustrating to get around. And then a raptor would jump out and kill you, and it's going, great.
Oh yeah. You're just naked with your fists. Like, God dang it.
Or there was a Spinosaurus running around. So I couldn't leave this part of where I was because there was a Spinosaurus living in this other little area. I was going, well, I'm stuck in this part until I can get enough things to take down a Spinosaurus.
Yeah.
But I thought, and I kind of wanted to support the people because they're going up against, Craptendo,
Yeah.
and I also wanted to give them some support for it. So
Yeah. But if you play it, you're like, yeah, no wonder, there's no wonder Nintendo's suing you guys. Like if you play it, you're like, holy shit, like it's like Ark, but like the Pokemon, like the designs and shit. I'm like, dude, there's different types of Pokeballs, and for half the designs, you're like, oh, that looks like this one, that looks like that one, that looks like this one. Yeah. You're like, okay, I can see where the fuck they're coming from.
But that's not what they're taking them out for, too. It's not the likenesses.
Yeah, it's the capturing. Which is, dude, I mean, it's fucking Pokemon, dude. Like when you capture them, you're like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. And now they're going after being able to ride animals. I'm going, well, there goes all the horseback animals that. So sorry, Red Dead Redemption, you're getting taken out because apparently, you can't ride an animal now that you've captured. That seems.
The thing
weird.
about it though is that even like the Pokemon. 2 games did it before it even existed. It's, I guess, the first Shin Megami Tensei game on like the Game Boy, and then also Dragon Quest Monsters did it first, to where you would like capture the monsters and then you would fight with them.
Oh yeah. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, PlayStation 2, I believe.
There's ones in Japan that are older than that, dude.
I heard I heard that was the third version.
Yeah,
third game.
I think the first one came out
keep getting away with.
I think the first one came out on Nintendo, like NES, like the OG NES before the Game Boy even existed.
Crazy.
Yeah. So that's why, like, if they're gonna try and claim that, there's other ones. And then the first one on Game Boy was Dragon Quest Monsters. You caught them and then you trained them, and then there was no like ball thing, but.
And the wild thing about that is that with all the demons that you collected, as far as in Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne number 3, all of them you could actually like research and find them part of some kind of mythology in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where I learned about Metatron, from the ranks of the angels, and I was like, bruh, this game is wild. Just in context, hockey, the game starts where the world ends. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing. You're there to experience it. You're lucky. You're chosen. You got choices in this new world.
Yeah.
And it's wild. It's a wild game, man. I'll never forget that game. Okay, I'll say this. Damn it. It was the first game to have Dante from Devil May Cry in a turn-based RPG.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it was legendary. And you could recruit him later.
Which one is this one? 3? Do I want 3? Let's try 3.
Feel like I'm on a live stream of a radio show. J-Bot Live late night, catching you from 11 to 3.
This is an old one, man. this one I put together. This is a pretty old mix.
I like it. I can dig it.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I think it's a lot of YouTube stuff too that I found on like the YouTube free music.
Mm-hmm. I keep running into a lot of this new Asian synthwave thing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it keeps showing up on my timeline on YouTube. Or my other channel though, not on this one, because YouTube makes sure that I get the least amount of reach and that I see the least amount. But whatever. But yeah, on my other one where I don't post anything, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Asian jazz. Like, shit sounds like the classic stuff from the anime.
There's one I've been listening to, or I'm trying to think what they're called, but they will grab like a soundtrack. Like they'll grab like a game soundtrack, like Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
And then they'll do like a city pop version where it's like a jazzy city pop from like the 90s.
Man, that shit is priceless.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, I'm like, this is dope. Like there's one that's like Pokemon Blue, but it's all drum and bass.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. And I was like, oh, this is dope. So that's the stuff I listen to at work because I don't have to worry about like, curse words or anything popping up like that.
Yeah, I still been listening to like 1990s and early 2000s, like LTJ Bookham, freaking Diesel Boy from back in the day. Classic DMB stuff. Now you see, small history lesson because I watched, I used to listen to drum and bass since it first started. Diesel Boy started doing in early 2000s. He would have Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime, to monologue like the intros of his drum and bass CDs, and they would be like Project Human. What are some of the other session? The Sixth Session, and like they added on to like the element. So by the time freaking Toonami had Peter Cullen, monologue some of the shows during Toonami, you had the drum and bass already there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That shit was amazing.
Yeah. What was this? 3 0?
With a voice like his, yeah. It's legendary.
That's how. That's how I picture when Berserker talks. That's how I picture he sounds.
Oh, the voice of Peter Cullen.
Yeah, like Peter Cullen doing like an Optimus Prime, but not
Nice.
so Optimus. You know, a deep but also a warm voice. Like that's how
Yeah.
I picture him talking. If he
Nice.
if he ever talks or when he ever talks.
I can dig it. It would be pretty epic.
Autobots, roll out.
I'll be right back.
He did so many damn voices too. That's the crazy
Yeah.
thing. He did the Predator noises
Huh.
in the first Predator movie.
Yeah.
He does all types of stuff all the time. Him, or I think Jim Cummings, who does like Darkwing Duck and like everybody's freaking voice. That guy has done so many voices and has been in so much stuff that I feel like he would probably be able to do a Berserker voice. Oh, I got fingerprints on it. Son of a bitch. Of course I did. From the stupid ink I used, trying to be fancy and use a fucking brush. Son of a gun. I just touched it. I thought the shit was dry already, but it's not. Like, man. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do this stuff here. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm going to cheat and put myself big for now. So this is still wet, stupid thing.
Oh no.
Taking forever to dry, but yeah, I got a couple fingerprints.
Oh,
now.
Cranberry Lang is here. Hello, Cranberry.
Yeah, Cranberry's here.
K-pop's still here.
K-pop's hanging out. Cool, K-pop.
Yeah.
It's always nice to see K-pop.
Oh, I've had enough of drawing this one for now.
Mad Max. Shit. Touched the fucking ink again. Damn it. How dare you?
K-pop, say something for me to draw quickly. Quick,
Yes.
quick, K-pop.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you're too
Yeah,
slow,
I
K-pop.
might wrap it up here in a few, to be honest. It's almost 12 o'clock.
Yeah, no, it's all right. I'll see how quickly K-pop can give me something. See if I can draw it in like
midnight.
Yeah.
I gotta go. Can't be on the show when I turn into a werewolf. Oh,
Okay.
we got 2 minutes, K-pop.
Well, we'll wrap it up
Give me
right now.
something for me to
Let's
draw.
show. I'll show what I worked on. So we did this ink here. This is page 2. I think page 2. Yeah, this is page 2. Here's my little lurker creeper guy, and then this is but the pencils I did earlier for page 3, which I think I might digitally ink this one. But I wanted something physical for him.
nice.
So I think I'm gonna digital ink that one so it looks like my Berserker books. And here's page 1. In case people missed it. Here's page 1.
Awesome.
It reminds me of Aku.
That's what everybody says, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, man. But I'm like, it's good though, because he's fun. These little guys are fun to draw.
Hell yeah.
Just like the little nightmare minion guys that come and abduct the kids. Well, this is a darker Berserker story. So yeah, so he actually eat a kid.
Oh, man.
So yeah. So
Damn.
but yeah, let's take a look at hockeys.
Yes, I started this last night, so
Yeah, it's pretty good, man.
Thought I'd work on that a little bit more. Yeah, Mad Max. Just felt like drawing Mad Max because I saw a photo. I'm just going, I might draw that character.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
There you
much all. The only reason. No other reason. So.
And hockey, where can we find you, man?
Ad hoc art at different places. So yeah,
There you go.
cheers.
Easy peasy.
Or
Oh.
in the final 8 pages of Frog G2, the Cerberus Key, you can find little story illustrated by me.
Yes.
So
Awesome.
go back to that.
Rob, what you're working on? I know you were working on something earlier. Did you want to show that off?
Absolutely. This ironically for this show is when I started this piece, and I'm starting to actually get the concept of this character that I wanted to create.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of surreal to see the progress of that. Now I was working on this earlier. This is
Yeah.
poster number 2 of VKP, my comic
Mhm.
book, which I'm working on. I'll release 3 metal posters, metal print posters, when I have the new comic out. So the first one I did of Novera, one of the characters in the comic book. This one is of John Fairchild, another character of the comic book, and I got one more poster to go, which is of the detective, cyber noir detective.
Okay.
So,
Dude, that's
yeah,
awesome, man.
kind of curtails like the villain of the story, along with his hidden secrets that kind of put things into motion.
Nice.
Yes, sir. So yeah, you can find me at Rob Wilson Arts. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitter, whatever, and True Social. I'm all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like, yeah. I already showed you what I was working on, but I'm going to plug my comic book. This is the BEARZERKER preview ashcan. 6 pages, the first 6 pages of BEARZERKER, the comic book. I'm probably going to reformat this and work on the art. So I want it to be like the first one, how it opens sideways like this.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it added to the storybook, but this is the first page. This is a preview of the first 6 pages of BEARZERKER. $5 plus $5 shipping. I'll sign it. Just go ahead, send me a message on Facebook, and then or not Facebook, on X at MightyBot Studio. And also, if you wanted some art with it too, I'll just charge like $10 for a drawing. I do a black and white drawing if anybody's interested. So that'll be an additional $10 if you want it. I have 25 of these left, so I only printed 50. So these are super low print run, but. Yeah, so buy my book.
Buy my book.
I want to thank everybody for coming in. Rob, it was awesome talking to you again. Hockey, always nice to see you, my dude.
Oh yeah, man.
And I think we're gonna close it. Oh, you know what? I never did upload that fucking thing. Hold on. Give me a second. Because I did the intro, I gotta do the freaking outro, man. Well, no, man. Cool your jets. Fucking thing. God damn, man.
No. The panels on the upper left-hand side, if you have video set up there, I don't know why it tends to be difficult to use.
But anyway, all right, y'all. Night, everybody.
All righty.